There's a great movie with Gwyneth Paltrow called Sliding Doors. And it is the premise of, there's two realities for her. One where she gets in the subway and carries on with her life. Another where the subway door slides shut in front of her and she misses the subway. And then how her life unfolds because she misses that subway. And I mean, anybody can apply that to their own lives.
Oh, I like that. I'd like to see that movie.
I bet you would. Yeah, we'll have to add it to the list.
You know, I like that. Hannah wrote a sketch today that I've not heard, but she told me the premise of, and I'd like to hear about it. Yeah. Not on the pod, but we'll make the sketch.
Yeah.
But there's another movie called Butterfly Effect. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've ever seen that. That's with Ashton Kutcher. And also a famous actress, and I can't think of her name right now.
Is it Brittany Murphy?
No. It's she's blonde. She was in several things for a little while, but she's...
Alicia Cuthbert?
No.
Okay.
But she was, I forget who it was. You could look it up or I could look it up, but it doesn't matter.
Tell us about the movie.
In the movie... Ashton Kutcher, throughout his life, would black out at times and forget what was going on. Mm-hmm. Even as a child, he would black out. And so he was having like a really tough childhood dealing with things. And it's been a long time since I've seen the movie. So his therapist had him start making a journal. So he started writing this journal, and then later in life, when he becomes an adult, and he starts to read the journal, it teleports him back to the time where he blacked out. And now he is living the actual blacked out moment as the child, but he has the brain that he has now. So he's like an adult in that child's body during this blackout session. And I think it's really great, but so because of this ability to go back, he's made different decisions here and there in the time travel, and it affected his future. So he has all these different futures that he's able to go to with various outcomes, and I think it's pretty wild. I mean, there's some holes in it for sure, but it's pretty fun. And I always think about that. I wish that there are moments I can think about where I can vividly remember a situation going down where I felt awkward or felt like I was being, taken advantage of in a sense, that I wish I could go back to now with my mind and like put some people in their place.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like, and, you know, I don't mean to speak for you, but I feel like you're in a good place in your life. So, you know, would you want to go back and change anything if you're happy with where you're at now?
No, I don't think so.
That's the right answer.
Yeah, because I did a podcast one time about regret, you know, the whole idea of no regrets, or people will say that sort of stuff. And it's like, I feel like it's weird to have no regrets. But I also think that if you're happy where you're at in your life, you know, you can't really regret things in the past because they all sent you to the place you are now.
Yeah, I think now that we have the word cringe instead of no regret, I don't think anybody could honestly say no cringe. Like, you haven't done anything cringy in your life. Like, I've definitely done a few things that are super cringy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I regret them, but they're cringy. They're super cringy.
Well, that's what I mean, right? Of course you have regrets, but you don't necessarily regret doing it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's like, yeah, you're like, oh, that's cringy. That's something I wish I didn't do. But on the real scheme of things, you're like, well, if doing that led me to where I am now, then of course I'm glad I did it.